This is an electronic tracking collar, wired up to a small but very high-powered battery. Little did Hero know it, but this scientific accessory could well end up ensuring survival for him and all of his offspring.
These tracking collars are amazing. They're lightweight, and got a battery in them that lasts for 5 years. Invented by some mates of mine at the Conservation Department. And if I put it on right, it should send a signal up to a satellite and back to their computers so they can keep a track on this little fella and get a better understanding of this species' requirements and needs. Now it's just a matter of turning it on. Oh shit, sorry.
Been around this wide round land, seen a thing or two. From the great outback on the beaten track, let me share it now with you. All Aussie adventures, pack your swag, let's go. All Aussie adventures. All Aussie adventures, time to hit the road.
Look at this app I just downloaded called Camp Mate. With this, I can hook up with anyone within a 50-kilometre radius. Let's give it a go, shall we? Where do you want to meet? Right here. When do you want to meet? Right now. What do you want to do? Whatever you want to do. Press submit, and that's searching, and bingo, we've got a match. Outback Bob, and he's even sending through a photo right now. Oh shit. Oh, it's one of those websites.
Yep, it's never been easier for us Aussie adventurers to get together with each other. But that camp catch-up would have to wait because I needed to get moving.
Never go into the outback without one of these. It's an electric pump or air compressor. Connects up to the battery, pop it on like that, and it certainly saves on the muscle power.
I've had a few years' experience with bush mechanics and knew we'd soon be back on the road.
Okay. Now I'll pump that up to around about 35 psi highway pressure, or if you want to convert that to metric, around about 400 kPa.
I think it's about 250.
No, it's 400. You multiply by 8 and divide by 6.
No, we convert it.
Tom, I think you'll find I'm correct.
This barbed wire barricade needed some urgent work. Time for a few running repairs. And luckily, I had just the tools required to make short work of the job.
Back in the old days, we would have done these by hand. Now it's a simple press of a button. I never go into the outback without one of these. It's an EPIRB or personal distress beacon. When activated, it allows the police or search and rescue to know my exact position within a couple of minutes, which is very handy in a survival situation. Justin, have you been playing with this? Mate, I told you, don't touch this thing. It's... Oh, shit.
But a word of warning, these
Just stay
devices
there.
are for emergency use only and should be
Whoa,
kept
stop
away
there.
from young children who might not
okay.
understand their
We're
correct
fine, we're
use.
fine. I'm making one of my favourite breakfasts, a healthy smoothie. I've got some yogurt, I've got some bananas, just putting some nice blueberries in there. I know what you're thinking though. How am I going to get power to the Vitamiser? That's a good question. Well, that's where one of these comes in very handy. It's an inverter. I just connect it up to a car battery, positive and negative. Put my milk in, put the lid on, and we're headed to Smoothie Town. Hang on. What's wrong? Positive, that's the... Oh, I wonder what's happened. One of the frozen blueberries has got caught underneath the...
They say breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Don't drink that. This computer here, via sat phone, is connected up to an internet navigational system. If I press this button here, it'll give me a detailed map of Australia. And if I press it again, it'll give me an even more detailed map showing roads, creeks, and four-wheel drive tracks. And here is the best part. Each day I've been putting in my location via GPS, and with this program, you can get a rough estimate of travel times, fuel consumption, even potential hazards, all at the touch of a button. Sure, it doesn't replace using a map and a compass, but a little bit of technology like this in the middle of nowhere can certainly bring you some comfort. Hey, who's been? I never go into the outback without one of these. It's a headlamp torch. It goes onto your head like that. It turns on like that. Now, both my hands are free, so I can move around the camp, I can see what I'm doing, and I can still get things done, which is a real bonus. For example, if I come over here and perhaps I'm looking for some firewood, I can see that. Or if I come over to my car, I can look around, I can get things off the, oh, that's the tow bar there. Get things off the roof of the car, I can take them inside and put them away in my camp. Got me in the foot. Oh, shit. Ah! I've fallen in. The lights got out. I can't see anything. Out here, you get a lot of abandoned gold mines. And with modern technology like this, certainly makes your job a lot easier. Am I out of frame yet?
A couple of minutes later, my old metal detector went off.
I think this thing may have just paid for itself. Let's have a bit of a look down here. Well, it's definitely something metallic. Believe it or not, I'm driving that tractor from this app in here. And if you don't believe me, I'm going to make it stop.
They don't call us the smart country for nothing.
How good is that? I'll make it start again. Absolutely incredible. Here, satellite, down to the tractor. I'm going to make it swing around now. A little steering wheel here, little accelerator, little brake. Okay, now I'm going to bring it back to me.
Yep, in the right hands, technology is pretty amazing stuff.
And stop. Incredible, isn't it? With this app and that tractor right there, I can take all those hay bales and put them into a truck. Ooh, shit. Jump the boat! Jump the boat! Push stop on the boat! I can't get off! Oh no! The hay bale! The hay bale! Shit! Oh no!
With that job taken care of, it was time to get stuck into another one. I knew a few sections of rainforest where I was fairly confident we'd find some pretty special species. And sure enough, I spotted a nest.
Is that the sort of thing you're looking for?
Oh, it's a crested kingfisher.
Wow.
Do you think there might be chicks in there?
Well, there's one way to find out.
In the old days, we might have dragged out a rope and harness. But technology has made this sort of caper a lot easier. With Andy's computer hooked up to my drone, the perfect close-up was just a push of the button away.
Okay, let's get airborne.
Operating a drone calls for a fair bit of skill, especially when flying through thick jungle canopy. But thanks to my piloting prowess, I soon had a clear view of that precious nest. Just gotta cruise on in for a close-up.
Not too close, not too close, not too close.
It's all right, I'm control.
Not too close, not too close.
And bingo.
I can see chicks. 1, 2,
Smile for the birdie.
2. Oh, not too close, not too close.
It was a good feeling knowing my efforts would be advancing important research into this rare endangered species.
Drone's fine. Yeah. Bird's gone, I think. But she's fine. A couple of blood marks there.
Tonight we'd be sleeping in a genuine cattleman's hut, one of the many that dot this historic part of the world. By this stage, the kids and I were into a bit of a rhythm. Without a word from me, they'd start unloading the car, get a fire going and help set up camp. Not bad for a bunch of city kids who just a few days ago would have been hanging around shopping malls or setting fire to pensioners' letterboxes. But something caught my eye. This is gold country, and the place is still covered with old mine shafts and pits from days gone by. It may not look like it, but this hole in the ground could be a potential disaster situation waiting to happen.
What worries me, someone staying in the hut during the night, gets a call of nature, wanders out and falls 50 foot straight down, and that is not pretty. We're going to have to seal this shaft to make it safe for people who want to use this area.
Luckily, I never go bush without a box of gelignite for occasions just like this. The trick is getting the blast size just right. 4 or 5 sticks should do the job. Despite having a whole crate to play with, you've got to be careful, especially with kids around. The rest of the jelly could stay safely out of harm's way back in the hut. In the old days, we used to light a fuse with a match. Now it's all radio controlled. You just send a signal to a nearby detonator and it's mission accomplished.
Go, get in the car, just get in the car. Get in the car.
All Aussie adventures, pack up your swag, let's go. All Aussie adventures. All Aussie adventures.